Welcome to the world of Jack and Katie, two curious and lively friends, always ready to learn and spread kindness around them. Together, they discover kindness, respect, courage, and friendship. Because as we grow, every day is a new lesson. Jack and Katie, together, we learn. An elderly, calm, and wise man sits on a bench outside a large school. He quietly watches the schoolyard, his eyes filled with kindness. In the courtyard, children play and laugh together. Some kick a ball, others chat joyfully as the school bell rings in the distance. A new boy walks into the yard. It's Jojo, a well-dressed little Italian boy, wearing a green blazer, glasses, and a red bow tie. The other children look at him with curiosity. Two boys, Matt and Ronnie, start mocking him. They whisper and giggle, pointing at his fancy clothes. Jojo tries to ignore them, but Matt and Ronnie come closer, teasing him more and more. He backs away, uneasy, until he's pressed against the brick wall. Meanwhile, Jack is playing soccer a bit further away. He notices what's happening and immediately realizes Jojo is in trouble. Jack turns and shouts to Katie, his best friend, "Katie, go get Mr. Gary." Katie, wearing her yellow dress and purple hairband, runs across the courtyard toward Mr. Gary, a kind teacher in his 30s, dressed in a light shirt and slacks. Mr. Gary quickly arrives. Matt and Ronnie, caught in the act, jump in surprise and run off behind the wall. Mr. Gary kneels beside Jojo, puts a reassuring hand on his shoulder, and speaks softly. Jojo smiles again, comforted and grateful. A few moments later, Mr. Gary finds Matt and Ronnie. He calls them by their names and speaks calmly about what they did. The two boys lower their heads, ashamed. Mr. Gary asks them to apologize to Jojo for their behavior. Matt and Ronnie return, look at Jojo, and apologize sincerely. Jojo smiles, accepting their apology. Mr. Gary then takes the two boys into the empty classroom to let them reflect on their actions. Standing in the corner, Matt and Ronnie stare at the floor as sunlight filters through the window. They seem deep in thought. Outside, in the courtyard, Jack, Katie, and Jojo gather together. They laugh, talk, and get to know each other. A new friendship begins to bloom. The bell rings again. The school day is over. The children leave in groups, smiling and chatting. The elderly observer, still sitting on his bench outside, slowly stands up and walks toward the children. He introduces himself. "My name is Christian Shepherd." He speaks gently. "I've been watching you, children. You know, bad actions don't always come from the heart. Sometimes an invisible and dark creature whispers into people's minds, pushing them to do wrong." He smiles softly and continues, "But this creature, which we call the Predex, cannot resist kindness, good deeds, and the voice inside your heart. Always be fair, respectful, and follow what's right, my children. What your friends did during recess, and even last time in the park, was influenced by that creature. So learn to forgive and keep good feelings toward those who sometimes hurt you." Jack and Katie exchange an admiring look. They've learned an important lesson today. Evil doesn't always come from a person's heart. Sometimes it's influenced by darkness itself. The camera rises slowly over the schoolyard, bathed in the warm glow of the sunset. Every day is a new adventure for Jack and Katie. Together, they learn about kindness, courage, and friendship. See you soon for another story. Jack and Katie, together we learn.